It's day 17 of Black History Month, and I think it's only right to honor the life of the legend we lost today, Reverend Jesse Jackson. Now, Jesse was born in a Jim Crow segregated town called Greensville, South Carolina. In high school, Jesse played sports like basketball, football, and baseball, along with being the class president at the time. Now, when Jesse graduated high school, he was offered a scholarship from the PWI, the University of Illinois, to play football. So he went there, but they wouldn't allow him to play quarterback because he was a black kid. So a year later, he transferred to the HBCU, North Carolina A&T, where he was allowed to play quarterback. Along with playing quarterback there, he was also the student body president as well. Yes, Jesse was an active man. I was in college where Jesse started getting involved in some local civil rights activism for segregated libraries, theaters, and restaurants, things like that. And Jesse ended up getting his bachelor's. And while on the path to getting his master's degree, he decided to leave school and focus fully on becoming a civil rights activist, along with becoming an ordained minister, Reverend Jesse Jackson. It was in his civil rights activism that people started becoming more familiar with who Jesse Jackson was. He was a great orator. He started working under the tutelage of Martin Luther King Jr. He became MLK Jr.'s lieutenant, right? And when we sadly and tragically lost Martin Luther King, that only gave Jesse Jackson a bigger platform to speak on, right? Now, if we fast forward to the 70s, this is when Jesse Jackson launches the Push or Rainbow Coalition, right? So what the Push Coalition was seeking to do was look for economic equality for all, not just for black people, right? So he felt like more so than just this being a race struggle, there was an economic difference. So if we could get poor whites and poor people of other ethnicities in on our cause as well, we could start pushing for legislation to be passed to make the playing field a little more even, right? Now, if we fast forward to the 80s, Jesse Jackson spoke out against someone a lot of black people, including myself, look at as the devil himself, Ronald Reagan. And he was very vocal about his disdain for Ronald Reagan and what he was doing to our community. Jesse Jackson ran for presidential office 2 times. He failed both times, but his name only grew bigger. In the 90s, Jesse Jackson served as a shadow senator in D.C., right? And then he continued his political activism throughout the rest of his life. And sadly, it was announced that we just lost him. But he's somebody who's the epitome of doing a lifelong's work. And we should never forget that. God rest his soul.